What's good, everybody? What's good? Let's go pull up. Get in here. Wonder if I went to a dead end. What's good, everybody? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Come on now. I ain't got too long to be on live. Where y'all at? I know y'all here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Ghislaine Maxwell, man. The trial is going on right now. It's been going on since last week. And they have been distracting us every single day to not. You guys really know this trial is not mainstream media. Like, they're so distracting us from this trial, y'all. Like, they're doing everything, all the way from Chris Cuomo being fired from CNN. Now they're filing sexual misconduct charges versus him. To Lil Wayne supposedly pulling a gun on his bodyguard. You know, Kyle Rittenhouse being ran out of a college. You know, so much is going on to distract us from this Ghislaine Maxwell trial, because they don't want us to know about the people exposed that were, you know, dealing with Jeffrey Epstein, high-ranking politicians, billionaires, celebrities, a lot of people in on this reign. What's up, Ward? What's up, Coliseum? What's good, bro? But it's been a total distraction, y'all. Total distraction. They do not want us to focus on this trial. They do not want us to know what's going on. It's really getting crazy. But, you know, this is what we expected, right? They're going to try to cover up for these powerful politicians, these billionaires. These are the people with money and control. Money and control. A lot of people didn't even know where Jeffrey Epstein was until these allegations against him. Like, there are those billionaires that are in the, like, hidden from everybody, that are doing these sex trafficking gigs and running these prostitution rings, inviting these rich, powerful people, because they're behind the scenes. Nobody really knows about them but other rich, powerful people. You guys got to think about it. The majority of the billionaires, we don't have no clue who they are unless we see them on Forbes or something. But we don't know who these people are. We don't know what their career is, how they make their money. We just, you know, they're just billionaires just behind the scene. Yes, they really think we are stupid, Ward. What do you think about the news? I can't speak on that, Coliseum, because I done got a couple videos from last year that they just now pulling down because of that, and I don't want to get any more strikes and get banned, so I just gotta relax on speaking on certain things. But trust me, what I gotta say about it ain't gonna be pretty. But this is why I need to get my Patreon up and going, because I could post what I can't talk about on here, I can post on there. What's up, Ashley? How you doing, sweetheart? But like I'm saying, Jeffrey Epstein had a lot of people under his ropes. And like I said, nobody knew who Jeffrey Epstein was until these, you know, sex trafficking charges and stuff happened. Like, there are so many powerful billionaires that are running these type of sex trafficking rings for elite politicians, high-ranking politicians, royal family members, other billionaires. Because they're a little less known, it's a little more easier for them to get away with it. Yo, I'm well. I'm good. Thank you. I'm actually riding with my little daughter in the car, my youngest one. She's in... I had to take out the damn car seat because she was fucking choking on the damn fruit snack. Now she don't want to get back in the damn car seat, but I'm almost home, so... You know, it's a lot going on with that, guys. And I'm telling you, the next big thing, we're gonna see zombie people. That's what's gonna be next. Something that mutates the human. And I've been saying this for the longest. Like, I already told you guys they're working in the lab and they've created like these super zombie type people. But either what they use to create the people is gonna escape the lab, which is gonna be some kind of virus, or one of the creatures they created is gonna escape the lab. And all hell's gonna break loose. Yeah, kids are definitely a lot, man. Like, I would show her, but God, people gonna have a heart attack. Why is she not in her car seat? Like, I'm like down the street from my house. She was fucking choking, so I had to pull her out the damn car seat. I mean, she ended up spitting it out on her own, but it scared the hell out of me. Zombie task force vehicle. Trust me, man, there is zombies. I'm telling you, they're preparing for it because, you know, they have this thing where they know when something possibly may happen, so they prepare for it. Like, the government knows it's a possibility that what they're creating in the lab right now can escape and start a zombie apocalypse that quick. Do I know what FNORD is? No, I do not. Seventh, inform me on it. I thought the zombies were crackheads. Yeah, they feed off of our fear, man. Fear is everything. That's what it's all about these days, is fear. You know, they try to keep us scared, because if we're always living in fear and we're worried about certain things, you know, that's how it makes it so much easier to control us. It's like when you have kids, you try to control your kids with fear. Like, you yell at them and stuff like that. You try to make them scared. It's all about fear. It's all about control. I mean, just think about it. Like I said, if you have kids, people know you yell at your kids to scare them so you can feel like, you know, have control over them, and they'll listen to you. You don't have to worry about them running. You're not going to listen to it neither. Just like, you know, we're not scared of house cats. So, you know, we see a house cat growls at us, we're going to keep walking like we don't even see it there. But if a damn lion was right there growling at us, we're going to be fucking scared as hell. We ain't going to panic. We're going to stand there. We're going to run. The lion could talk. The lion said, sit the fuck down. Guess what we're going to do? Sit the fuck down. If a cat said, sit the fuck down, we're going to look at it and keep going. So it's all about fear. Fear is the ultimate control. Like bath salt zombies. All right, brother. What's up, Trina? Yeah, a lot of people waking up. A lot of people. But no, I'm telling you guys, what our government is really whipping up something. Like I said, they're already preparing for all-out war. World War III is gonna happen soon. I give it another 5 years at the most, and we're gonna see another world war. You know, but this one's gonna be a lot more hectic because everybody's advanced so much with technology. Technology has advanced so far that, you know, it's no guarantee that no country might not be. What's wrong, baby? What's wrong? Oh. But my bad, guys. That was my fault. I accidentally clicked off. Pretty girl. Life would be boring without. Yeah, life would be kind of boring without conspiracies. You're right. But the fact that how many, I mean, we love the crack conspiracy, but it's so many conspiracies that they're keeping from us. You follow from Dona. Oh, thank you, Marshall. Appreciate it. We're gonna have a digital war first. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Life would be better with the truth. We're already in a cyber war right now. They're just not talking about it. Life would be better with the truth being known. Why humans exist. If Biden has anything to do with it, they need the money. Putin went to India, something brewing there for sure. China trying to take over Africa. What the hell is happening? Yeah, China's not only trying to take over Africa, but China's trying to get all these countries in debt with them. And once they get them in debt, they pretty much own the countries. Like, they can literally own a country by having them in debt. I was hoping this ride would put her to sleep, but she's still wide awake. What's up, Princess? Bro, cryptocurrency is absolutely taking over. It's all over the internet and TV, man. Italian. Yes, cryptocurrency is taking over, but this was actually predicted a long time ago that we're gonna go to a cashless society. It's not a good thing, actually. They've been talking about this for years. They've been saying in the future we'll be in a cashless society, and we're working towards a cashless society. Yeah, it's all about control. You make all that money in digital currency, and then the internet shuts down on you, or you start getting cyber attacks, and next thing you know, your money's gone because the government's blaming it on another country. China has been stepping on Putin's toes, and he's not liking it. Yeah, if China loses, Russia is like they're not really allies, but they basically have a friendship to where they're allies, kind of like the United States and Taiwan. Then China's gonna be set. It's pretty much China's gonna end up being the next Nazi Germany. Thank you. That would suck so bad. Being stuck in a snowstorm with us. I mean, she wasn't. I mean, she was crying to get out the car seat, but I don't know. Jesus Christ, I need some new glasses. Glasses all broke up and ratchet looking. It's funny how rappers flaunt. Yeah, cash ain't gonna be no more flaunting for them soon. They gonna have to show them online currency. Money's not even a real thing, just like she said. Yeah, they'll definitely have full control over the cars. Won't be nothing we could do about it. But we're definitely going towards a new world order. I can tell you guys that now. We're definitely heading in that direction. Do you guys see all these world leaders that are being, having military coups or attempted assassination attempts on them, or just being, the government being overthrown, rebels trying to rebel against the government? I really don't eat that much, man. I really don't. The other day I was just fucking high. I'll never get that high again. Like one of my subscribers, he thought I was fucking a clone malfunctioning because I was actually like smoked right in front of him. I'm not a smoker. I told you guys. I told you guys I'm not a smoker, so I smoked, got high as hell, smoking on the live, and I start falling asleep. And this dude was like, you're a clone malfunctioning. I'm like, no, I'm just sleepy. Thank you, last call. I'm gonna start making them longer. I'm gonna start making them longer. And you saw Chicken Little? Yeah, I'm gonna start making the videos longer, and I'm gonna start going in more detail. I'm just gonna start taking more time doing the videos, because sometimes I really can have 20-25 minute long videos every time if I wanted to. I just kind of been like twinkling down to like where it's 7-8 minutes long, because after 7-8 minutes people lose interest no matter what you're talking about. They can be so into what you're talking about, people lose interest. So that's why I try not to make videos. The highest I try to go maybe 15 minutes. I do go over 15 minutes sometimes. Exactly, Ashley. I don't know what he was thinking. I guess he thought it's just not normal for people to get high and fall asleep. Like, weed literally makes me sleepy. That's why I don't like smoking. Every single time I smoke, I fall asleep. Like, I can't fight it. Like, it's just like I lose the battle every time. I don't see how people can work and smoke neither. You know what? Actually, I was thinking about doing movie reviews for oh damn, washing machine dryer. I was thinking about doing movie reviews for like conspiracy movies, or just doing movie reviews, but like finding like clues in movies. Okay, so check this out. Nobody got time for that. What's up, man? Thank you. Appreciate you coming over from Donuts Channel. I smoke to sleep. See? It's normal. I guess he doesn't know. If you're talking about important issues, we would listen. You can go a little longer. Okay. I'm going to take all this into consideration. I'm going to start bumping the videos up a little bit longer. Have you seen the Illuminati card? It's a card. And then, yeah, I seen the Illuminati cards. I think I actually made a video a long time ago. It's like one of my first 10-15 videos I might have made about it. That might have been one of the videos that got pulled down, though. But so I'm thinking about doing like reviews, but going through like conspiracy movies and pulling out, not conspiracy movie, but going through movies and pulling out all like the predictions, like how some movies predicted 9/11, like hints that are all throughout the movies, and like pointing it out throughout the movies, like, going over it like that. So it still links with what my channel is about. Why young boy wearing makeup? Because he's just another control. You gotta think about it. Billionaires control these people. Money controls them, and then when they try to get out of it, it's not that easy. Yeah, but people think it's much. People don't realize when you get trapped in these labels, man. Like you really do sell your soul. Like people really sell their soul. Like that is a thing. You have no control. You have no rights. You're just there for an image. Yeah, but sometimes that image gets the best of them. All moves are in some way connected. Yeah, I'm tired of rappers and entertainers. I think we all are. Songbird, bro. All movies. That would be a good view. Movies have a ton of hidden signs in it. Bro, I really do believe the urge is really if you human technology and pray to God we all prepare for them. Yeah, it's gonna be a crazy future coming up, man. I just don't know. Like, it's so much that we don't know about on our own planet that is being hidden from us. So, a lot of times we get trapped in this little damn. My damn ring light up. Your hair's super long, yes sir. Chris Conscious Crown Choker. Women pay for that length. Will society be able to handle the truth? Um, that's a good question because I honestly feel like the majority of society won't be able to handle the truth. But that is still no reason to not let people know what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Just because we don't agree with something doesn't mean it's fair to not let people know what's really going on. Because when the truth comes out and you hold it from people, you hide it from people for so long, you end up in a shitty situation. And they find out, they go bananas, they go crazy. They go crazy. But I've been saying for a while, there's a lot they don't tell, especially with like Antarctica, man. Marshall, you're right. The truth has been out about a lot of things, but people refuse to accept that it's the truth. Mainly because they've been brainwashed for so long that the truth doesn't seem like reality to them. It seems like something that's not true. But like I was saying, Antarctica is like a whole hidden civilization in Antarctica. There is there's I don't know if we should call it extraterrestrial that's living in Antarctica, or there's you know, they're native to the planet Earth, and we're only used to humans and animals, but this extraterrestrial, because it's actually just as advanced as us, or not more advanced than we are, we won't accept that. And because humans naturally have bad instincts, it's just natural. And the reason I say that is we're the only species that will literally kill anything because we're annoyed. We don't kill, we kill things out of fear too and stuff like that. But just picture you got a fly flying around your face. Your goal is to kill that fly. Just because the fly doesn't mean it's okay. But that's just natural bad instincts from humans. Because you watch the Discovery Channel, lions, even the most fierce animals will sit there with like little flies and stuff on them and get unbothered by it. But humans, just naturally as a species, you know, we okay anything that fits the description of what's okay. Like the government's not gonna arrest me for killing a fly. But if I kill a dog, you know, it's the end of the world. Yeah, something is really going on. So it's a lot of things. Is Bill Gates a reptilian? I didn't even see that. Yeah, definitely. Huh? You should have gave her some candy or something. What's good, Tony? But you know, in Antarctica, right? So give me 1 second, Coliseum. I'm gonna answer that for you. So in Antarctica, this is a while back, some years back or whatever. They discovered ice that was so cold you cannot touch it with your bare hands. And this was them digging deep, 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 deep down in Antarctica. And they got to this ice. I've been telling people for a long time that this ice is a barrier to block an ancient civilization that can be considered extraterrestrial, but they're not normal humans. But to us, they would be extraterrestrial because we're not used to it. It's something that's different to us. Or we would put it in the animal family, but they're more advanced than we are. Oh my God, you scared the hell out of me. Jeez, don't do that. All them.
I see you turn, but I don't do it.
All I heard was breathing.
Huh?
I heard.
She's trying. I took her out.
Man, what I'm doing. Anyway, like I said, it was some ice that was real cold down there, and in order to move it, they had to use something to, like, literally, move the ice for them. But like I was saying, that was a gateway, that's a shield, a barrier to protect them from us. You gotta think about it. These species were not worried about us until we were able to go to Antarctica. And you notice since we went to Antarctica, the countries signed a treaty to where, you know, really no regular people are allowed to go there unless it's for some kind of scientific trip or something like that. But they try to keep people away from it. And they say it's uninhabitable, but, you know, people are there all the time, drilling, doing this, doing that. Antarctica has a lot going on. It's so much hidden. Like, I think the truth to everything on Earth is in Antarctica. I made a video Yes, anything that we don't understand, we consider bad. Anything that we don't understand, we consider bad. Antarctica definitely has a lot that's going on that they're keeping from us. I believe they may have some of these creatures, you know, that I'm talking about captured down there. But there's definitely a civilization of people. I'm not going to say people, but some kind of extraterrestrial, whatever you want to call it, living in Antarctica. Uh, will we really find out about it? Probably not, because that's one thing is real easy for them to keep from us because of where Antarctica is located and how hard it is for the average person to get there. And if you do make it there, best believe everything you do is going to be basically like going to North Korea. Staged. You're only allowed to go certain places, look at certain things. Do you really think we use 10% of our brain? I'm not going to say 10%. I think we use a little more, but it's still a low percentage of what we use. And I also think that there's a lot of things that we don't understand yet as humans. Like, for instance, you know when you're standing still and somebody walks behind you, but you can't see them, but you can feel them? I feel like that's the sense that we don't understand yet, so we just come up with a name for it. But a lot of times we know when someone's standing behind us, or you can feel when somebody's looking at you. There is so much in our brain that we have not unlocked, and we don't know how to unlock it yet. But the moment we do, which we're not allowed to do, and that's why they put all these drugs in our body, because of fear of somebody unlocking it. You know, when you're born, they put all these different type of vaccines in you. But what I think they're doing this for is to stop us from unlocking that third eye. And I feel like sometimes they feel like natural drugs like weed will help trigger that. That's why they're altering the drug weed so much. Marijuana has been altered so much now. It's not the same drug. That's why they're starting to legalize it. Because the original marijuana was unlocking that third eye. Unlocking those senses. You ever notice when some people when you get high around people, y'all think of the craziest things in the world? Y'all think of so much stuff that you would never think of? When you get high, like, it really makes you think outside the box. Like, it makes you think stuff you would never think of. You're like, damn. It makes you question life. And that's what they don't want. The elites do not want you questioning reality. Roberta, what do you think, girl? The Jupiter moon rooms, we have Earth's atmosphere. I really think there's at least 3 more planets in our solar system that have... There are 3 planets that are surrounding us that have life on it, or that can hold life, but they don't want to tell us that. So we have to really go with the government and NASA tells us. And, you know, there are certain treaties that all the governments of the world agree on. And outer space is one of them. They don't discuss a lot about space with us. They just make it seem like it's so unknown. But in reality, they know a lot more than what we think. They're playing us to make us think that way so that we won't question it. Because once we start realizing everything that's going on around us, we question reality. Do we stay in a 1-dimensional world, a 2-dimensional world, a 3-dimensional world, a 4-dimensional world? Dimensions go on. There's no limit to dimensions. None. But I believe we're 3-dimensional? 3-dimensional people can only see 2-dimensional, 1-dimensional things. You can't see past your dimension. You won't be able to see dimensional force stuff. So it's things that we can't see because of the dimension we live in. But if we stayed in a higher dimension, we would be able to see those things. We're limited to what's in our dimension. We're limited to what's in our dimension. A lot of people don't explain that. I don't care how smart you are, who you are, you will never be able to advance past the dimension you are in. We can see everything two-dimensional, one-dimensional. I'm good, Raj. We have answers within ourselves. You got to focus. Yeah, you're right. We do. We got a lot of answers within ourselves, but we have been trained not to believe that. Just how your body can naturally heal itself from any disease. But you know what contributes to stopping that? When you're born, they're already tearing your body apart. Human bodies can naturally fight off any disease. Any. Unless it's man-made. Seventh, you will never, yeah, you can view other dimensions, but we're three-dimensional, so we can only see two-dimensional and one-dimensional things. We will never be able to see 4 dimensions, 5 dimensions, 6. We'll never be able to see that, no matter what. No matter how hard you try, we won't ever be able to see that. Remember me, I told you I saw something black flying in the sky. Since then, weird things have been happening to me. When I got really sick and ended up in the hospital for a while. Oh, man, what happened? I didn't know all that. I was wondering where you were at because I didn't see you on a couple of my lives. I know you're always on my lives. Many heavens, worlds, meditation. So we might see the same thing, but see it differently. Yeah, exactly, Karen. We can see the same thing, but we see it differently. It does not come out. We don't see it the same way as somebody from a 4th dimension or 5th dimension would see it because they see it 3-dimensional. They can see 3-dimensional, 2-dimensional, and 1-dimensional. So we'll never be able to see it exactly what they see. If you put a 3-dimensional person and a 4-dimensional person next to each other, they're going to see things completely differently. They made us fear to go there. Peace to the guys. What up? What up, Alpha? Hit that like button. Appreciate you, my boy. Interesting. We can fight diseases back for the ones we not. Exactly. We can fight any disease that's natural because our bodies were created to naturally be able to fight these diseases. You really think humans would be extinct by now from back in the Stone Age had we not, if our bodies weren't meant to fight off diseases. Remember, they didn't have this type of technology and stuff back then. There was really nothing to fight diseases. Bro, come get down with the Aboriginal American Awakening. You rock with the low flight boss. He was. I'll check him out, Alpha. Crazy how the Spider-Man films are now talking about dimensions in the universe, especially the ones that are coming out soon. You look at me. Yeah, because dimensions are so important for people to understand dimensions. Once you start understanding dimensions, it makes you realize what you can learn about our reality and what you can't learn about it. Appreciate your overhead. Superfoods such as pipe pollen. Weird things happen in the hospital. I was doing fine, ready to be discharged. Then they took me to ICU after I come out with chronic disease. Damn, man. I feel so bad for you, man. I was really wondering where you were at. I couldn't remember exactly what your name was, but I know when I see it, it was familiar, man. But I'm happy you're okay, man, and you out. That's the most important thing. You're able to comment on the YouTube video, this live. Did you look up Niwachi? I've been looking up a few people. I can't remember the names. If you told me that on one of my lives or something before, I probably did look it up. Be One Piece, Devil Metro was you out, bro? The Gia Chanel breaks it all down. Share for a minute. Our, our thoughts, emotions in another dimension. So everything we see and do is either in dimension one, dimension two, and what we know of. Everything that's in dimension three is dimension one and two. That's how you have to look at it. Dimension one and two is everything that's in three. That's how we see, it's how we talk, we breathe. Everything we know of is dimension one and two, which makes up dimension three. So it's a mixture of dimensions, but without, if we were two dimensional, we would not be able to, we wouldn't know about two dimensional things. We only know about one dimensional things. So just say in dimensional two, you would see red. When you look at dimension one, you see red, blue, and yellow. But from dimension one, they can only see yellow. That is dimensional things right there. We can only see, like, we're inside of all these different dimensions, but because we're trapped in dimensional three, we can't see outside of dimensional three. Like we're limited to what we can really learn about our dimension, because you can only focus on the ones in front of you. That's all we're created to have the knowledge for dimension one and two. Dimension four can see everything. Dimension three can't see this. They can see one, two, and three. Hey, you can email me, man. My email, go to my YouTube page and click on about, and you'll see my email. Aliens are really interdimensional entities. So let me check out these planes. So let me tell you about interdimensional. And so all aliens are not interdimensional entities. All aliens aren't super advanced. See, that's something they put in our head, that aliens are so far advanced that they just blow us out the water. There are different type of aliens. And some of those aliens are really, really advanced, and they can travel through dimensions. But they can only travel forward in dimensions. So if they're 8-dimensional aliens, they can only travel to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. They can't travel beyond that because they're not advanced enough. Get what I'm saying? You have to be, it doesn't matter what type of species you are, you can never travel above your dimension because it won't allow you. You just can't do it. It's like playing in a video game where your character can't fly and you're trying to make them fly. It just won't happen. And then there are extraterrestrials that may be a little bit more advanced than us, and they just can't fly in dimension. They've learned things to, get a spacecraft to fly, all these different type of angles without really, they define some things that we haven't managed to figure it out yet. But just because they're more advanced, they're just farther advanced than we are. But eventually we'll catch up with their technology. It's just like 200 years ago, seeing a plane or seeing a human from this time flying a plane, you would think, well, dang, how did they do that? They're way more advanced than us. They're traveling through dimensions. No, they just have advanced technology that we haven't got to yet. So some aliens are, they can go through dimensions. They're super advanced, and some are just way further ahead in technology. It's a big difference. What's up, marijuana man? How you doing? So the higher the conscious, the more they're able to receive higher dimensions. So I mean, so the higher the conscious is, the higher the dimension is. Like I said, nobody in Dimension 3 will ever, anybody that was from this dimension would never, ever be able to advance past our dimension. But they can become very, very knowledgeable about the dimension we live in. So when you're three-dimensional, you're basically living in a one-dimensional world and a two-dimensional world combined. NASA lies, just of course they do. They were way more advanced 100 years ago than what we've been. Well, I mean, 100 years ago wasn't that long ago. So, I mean, 100 years ago, the world was kind of pretty advanced. It was kind of going through the Industrial Revolution, stuff like that. You know, the world was really changing up. But, even back 300 years ago, not that long ago, but 300 years ago, they were not flying planes. They were riding in ships and boats. But imagine a cruise ship from today, back then. Take a cruise ship from now and put it back in 1745. And you got people like, whoa, I've never seen, how did they build that? Which some civilizations were super advanced when it came to building things that we still can't figure out to this day. And that's because society repeats itself. Life repeats itself. It starts over. The world starts over. And what I mean by that, something's going to happen to start the world over fresh. Society be bare minimum. And so just say it's the year 2500. And something wipes out everything on Earth. All the infrastructure, everything like that. Only a few million people survive. Not even gonna say a few million, maybe about 100,000 people survive. Out of those 100,000 people, how many people really know how to do everything? So they're going to be able to do some things that are advanced, and some things is like you're starting over from scratch. You don't know where to start from because you don't know how to do it. You do not know exactly, Marshall, the big reset. You do not know how to do it. So if everything just disappeared right now and the world had to start over, I can't build a house. I don't know how to do it. So guess what? We're back building huts and stuff like that until society advances back again to where it was. But it just keeps resetting. Society is always going to continue to reset. And we're going to go from being super advanced back to square one. Nothing. Yeah, Daniel, that's because it's all about money. A dude figured out how to get a car to run off of water and they killed him. So, it's whatever they can profit the most off of. They don't want to save society money. They want to make money off of society. We could be in the middle of an attempt to reset. NASA and Google hiding the lands behind walls on Antarctica. If I heard that before marijuana. You seen the movie Village where those people were being scared intentionally so they wouldn't realize they were. Yeah, I seen that. I actually went to the movies and seen that when it came out a long time ago. It was like the early 2000s or something like that. We went indoor plumbing to outdoor plumbing. Back to indoor. Congratulations, Ashley. You just got a promotion. You can come to Oregon. We will survive out here. All right, I'm going to keep that in consideration. There's a dedicated server that brings info back from the surface. Biggest countries in the world got the most vaccination record. If we live in a planet apart of the solar system, why are we calling others aliens? We call people from other countries aliens, so you know how this world goes. It's all about, they love to put a label on something. That's what it's all about. Why Elon Musk the only guy selling green card power? Elon Musk is the devil, man. The devil, devil, devil. I don't know why people think Elon Musk is such a good guy. Elon Musk is doing so much evil stuff behind the scenes, you guys. He's just playing that role as he's the good guy. We need to learn how to accept change because it's going to happen regardless of the natural state of love always. Yes, you're right. Get better. Nah, I made you a mod. I saw the inbred fellow here in town. I get a car to run off gas fumes. Didn't look safe, but there's so many other options. Like I told you, the dude created a car that could run off of water, and they killed him. One, they denied him. No, he was going to meet with them. As he was going to meet with them to talk about it, which they already had plans on killing him, he was killed on his way there, I believe. This was years ago. This is like 80, 90 years ago, maybe even longer. Not even trip on Google. We just stay in a corrupt society, man. Real corrupt. But hey, y'all, listen. I've heard a lot of stories like that. But guys, listen, I'm about to get off. I gotta, get me some sleep before I go to work. But I hope everybody enjoyed the live. Congratulations, Ashley, on your promotion to mod. But I got to get some sleep in, guys. Hopefully we can start doing more of these lives and talking more about, what's going on. Start sharing the live. I might start setting dates for the live so we can load up. But I really want you guys, I'm going to start doing lives more. I've been saying that, so I've been kind of doing more of them. But I really want to see, I really want to see you guys. I want to get as many people in this as we can get, man. I want to get it jumping more, ask more questions. We can talk, we can learn from each other. Like I said, man, I learn from y'all. Much love, JC. I'm sorry, Jigga, man. I gotta be to work in a few hours, so I need to get a little rest in. But like I said, I want to do more of these lives, man. I want everybody to get to know each other, and I want everybody to start learning more about, these conspiracies we're talking about, and giving these facts and informing each other. Like I said, I learned a lot from y'all in the comment section. I'm no better than y'all. I'm still learning just like y'all, so I can always learn new things. Appreciate you guys. Everybody have a great night. Be safe. Make sure you hit that like button, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. Y'all stay up. Have a good night. Much love, Jigga, man. Be safe and be ready, y'all. We're going to keep exposing them all week. Don't fall for those distractions.